Sundays is for laundry in this country. And yeah, guess what I'm going to talk about today? No, not about the weather, no. And not about women. Well, maybe yeah, about women, but not about the weather. Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to firmlytalking. So in today's video, I want to talk about different facts on dating in the north of Europe. Obviously, there's a lot of facts about dating in the north of Europe, or like also in the north of like Germany or like Netherlands, right? But I want to focus obviously in the north of Europe, since I live in one of the Nordic countries, in Sweden right now. So the first fact on how it's related to how people meet each other in Nordic countries, right? So how people meet other people. So like basically, as far as I understand and as far as I know from some friends, is that the first, maybe I should go out and ask people. Yeah, I should do that in the other channel. I can link it here. But this will coming up, yeah, probably when it's better weather outside. The best way to meet other people is like friends of friends. So like if there's a group of friends, right, in school or like in university or like in your common, the sport that you normally practice. So like if this, in this case, like normally you meet people through this group, like you meet other people through friends. So like either like you're in the same group of friends, or like you're like a friend of you know another friend. The second would be basically to meet them on like dating apps or on Instagram. Tinder or Hinge or even Bumble, I would say. They are quite common to use in other countries because of the fact that people are shy, reserved, more conservative, and because of that, people tend to meet through these dating apps. Meeting someone in the metro or like in random locations, that's not that common. I mean, when you can do it, obviously, and it works, but it's not that common. Since it's not that common, it looks a bit weird. The third way to meet other people would be on bars, or like when there's alcohol involved, or like in a club. Bars is like really a thing in the Nordic countries because of the fact that people are more shy and reserved. Alcohol makes them be more open and be more talkative. So the second one, it's on the amount of options that, in this case, women have outside, like when it comes to like meeting other people, right? I mean, meeting guys in this case. But like because of the fact that there's like a lot of options, but I mean this is obviously not only in Nordic countries but also in other countries. But like this, what I want to transmit here is that it's quite common to see couples where the guy is Swedish and the girl is foreigner. So like it's not from Sweden, it's like from another country. That's I observe that it's common. I mean, it's not always. Obviously, in this case, you gotta like, as a guy, you gotta like level up to a point that you can like kind of revert this cycle, and that's kind of on the process that every guy should do. If you're not from Sweden or like from another country, and you come from abroad, that would be like the approach to do. The third one, it's related to the height. I observed that when I dated people or like previous girlfriends that were like pretty tall, but I observed that I met them outside of Sweden, outside of a Nordic country. Well, I mean, in this case, outside of Sweden, yeah. But I met them in Spain. Why? Because of the fact that people in like the south of Europe, they are much shorter, and because of that, the amount of options that she has while she's in the south of Europe, it's smaller. Such that the fact, since it's smaller, then the guys that are tall do have more chances of ending up with a girl like this in the south of Europe, as opposed to what happens here. The next one is related to how people meet. So like, because I observed also that so many couples that they're like both from the Nordic country, let's say for example both from Sweden or both from Denmark or from Norway, both from Finland. In these situations, it's easier to find out couples that they've been together since high school, or like since university, or like since, but I mean especially since high school. So they've been together for like 4, 5, 6 years. So that's pretty common to observe. Also, obviously, it's also common to see couples that they met on dating apps, on Tinder, such as like, because as opposed to in the south of Europe, where people meet more like face to face, that's something clearly different. And the last one would be the mood of people, because obviously this is not the US, this is not South America, or like this is not even the south of Europe, and because of that the mood of people to be open and be talkative and be like direct, because especially like since I'm here, I have kind of like a little bit of like commitment issues because of the fact that you can be dating someone for so many months, and so when it gets to a point where you want to like say, okay, are we in a relationship, or like maybe she doesn't bring it up. So it's quite different as opposed to south of Europe, where it's kind of normal to see like, okay, there's commitment here, then it's clear that there's commitment and we are in a relationship, so it's clearer to see. Thank you. Like, it's kind of funny. I have this thing here to get a haircut next week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, today is Sunday. I'm gonna be doing some shit this weekend, and make sure you check out this video on the importance of long-term goals throughout the life of, in order to be able to be successful. And remember to stay always friendly.